Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Little Ring Lamb, and today I have the Your Life in Books tag. And I was tagged, I've never been tagged before, so it's so exciting. I was tagged by Magnificent Books, and I'll definitely leave her channel links below. She also did this tag, that's how she tagged me, so you should definitely go check out her channel. She makes really good book videos. So I'm going to get into the questions now. So I'm going to be reading out my iPod, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. I have the books beside me, so I'm going to yeah, I think they're organized. I just had to throw some of them over here. They got a little scattered. There we go. Got them organized. So the first question is find a book for each of your initials. So for R for Rachel, I chose Remember Me by Sophie Kinsella. I didn't have very much of a choice here with R's. I have very few R books on my shelf. It's surprising. You'd think R is not an uncommon letter. Yeah, it's Remember Me by Sophie Kinsella. Then for my middle name's Eileen, so it starts with an E, and I picked Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, and I really enjoyed this book. And then for M for my last name, I picked My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick, and I love all three of these books so much, so that's why I picked them. Just gonna put them down on the floor. Okay, so count your age along your bookshelf. Which book is it? So book I counted, I'm 17, turning 18 in a few days, and my book that I landed on was Beautiful Chaos by Margaret Stohl and Kami Garcia, or Kami Garcia Margaret Stohl. And yeah, I landed on this one. I really like how shiny it is. Okay, pick a book set in your city, state, or country. This one was extremely difficult. Like, a lot of people, for United States and stuff like that, there's so many choices for those kind of people. And even France and stuff like that, there's quite a few books set there. But to find one for Canada was pretty difficult. And I have no books that are in my province, which is Ontario. But I found one in another province, which is still my country. And it's Half Brother by Kenneth Opel. I remembered Kenneth Opel is a Canadian author, so I figured one of his books would be set in Canada, and this one's set in Victoria, BC. So yeah. Pick a book that represents a destination you'd love to travel to. So a place I would love to travel to. This is hard because I want to travel like France and stuff and like Italy, but I'm currently learning the languages, so I want to know them before I go, kind of thing. Eventually, so the place I'd really like to go right away would be Nantucket, which is the landscape for all of Elin Hilderbrand's novels, and I just chose the Castaways because it's my favorite. So yeah, because it sounds really nice. It's just like a nice small beach town kind of thing. Pick a book that's your favorite color. So my favorite color is red, so I chose Pretty Little Secrets by Sarah Shepard, and this is like a nice, I think it's candy apple red it'd be considered. I am not sure, but I really like this color, red, and red is my favorite color. Which book do you have the fondest memories of? I chose Flawless by Sarah Shepard, and this is a sequel to Pretty Little Liars. I chose this book because I originally read this one before the first one and continued out the series because the first one was at the store. And I have really fond memories of this because I went to go pick up the Private series by Kate Bryan, maybe, and the book wasn't there, and then I saw this and picked it up, and I was hooked from then on. And it's been with me for a long time, since grade 7, so yeah. I have pretty fond memories. That really got me started into the teen YA, world. Which book did you have the most difficulty reading? I'd have to say Losers in Space by John Barnes. I started reading this book and I could not get through it. It sounds so intriguing and so good, and I couldn't get through it. I think maybe because it's very complicated with the sci-fi lingo. I'm not a big sci-fi reader, even though I'm reading a sci-fi book this week for an author for a review. I'm gonna see maybe if I can pick it up later. Maybe I'll be in the mood to read it then. If anybody's read this book and had a hard time, let me know, because I'm finding I'm having a hard time reading that, or even getting into it. And the last question, number 8, which book in your TBR pile will give you the biggest sense of accomplishment when you finish it? House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski. I don't think I'm saying that right. This book will give you the greatest sense of accomplishment. I almost chose, what is it called? Under the Dome by Stephen King, but this book is more complicated, and this book apparently makes people go crazy and stuff. So if I remain sane and finish this, there'll be a lot of it. I'll be very proud of my accomplishment. Okay, so that wraps up the Your Life in Books tag. And yeah, I tag all you guys to do it. And definitely leave them, like, tell me if you did them in the comments and I'll go check them out because I'd love to see what you guys put. And I'll put the original, like, video down below too so you can also check that out. I'm drawing a blank who created it right now, but I'll put it down below for you guys. And I'll put Magnificent Books, who's tagged me. I'll put her links down below too. And you should definitely check those out. And yeah, I haven't done tagging in a long time, so I'm going to hopefully get into more tags. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.